Hey, here we go. Go right in.
51. No chance.
Hey, kill. That's great. Go.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shit. SOS.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here? And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He'll field this at the 5. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to of the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Joker, 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 joker.
Check 4, check 4. Shift, shift.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
You better come on.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Ready.
Set the plan. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Go, go. I'm about to take you to school.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Pick the edge, pick the edge.
Come, come. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Come on, baby.
Let's see what you got.
3rd down, here's Geis. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Double dog, that's the way. Gun.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Brett Maher on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Maher is good. course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League, where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right. Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Switch! Kill! Turn it up! Kill! Turn. 55's my guy, 55. Hey!
They're running it. Mike, 55.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Set, ready. Eight together. You better bring it. Go. You.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins off to Geis on the screen. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Washington Redskins, first down.
Cut.
1st and 10
Mike.
at the 42-yard
Check
line.
55, Mike.
Ready? He's coming. We got double up.
Now Haskins on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 53 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Go.
Haskins back to the air. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Haskins going to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On 2nd and 9, Prescott looking deep downfield. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Redskins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott to throw it. Going right side. He has Witten. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
And the Cowboys touchdown.
51, Mike 51. Silver. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Tight dog. Yes. Switch. Check. Jam. Go. Press.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check 24. Check. Lucky. Watch the safety creep. Slam. Kill. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Hey. Check your hot reach.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. He finds an opening past the 40. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And Hopkins' kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get him.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, fellas.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Guy showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for first down.
That's it.
They go play action with Haskins. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He's going to walk one. Deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Back. Check 26, check 26. 26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Here go 46. 51 to 26.
Prescott. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd and a yard, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he rifles one incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's going to be a long day. Check 3, check 3. Shift, watch the shift. He's crashing. He's checking close.
Now a handoff, Geis going right. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
He's coming, double up. Switch.
49, check 49.
Yeah. Watch the eye.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Check. He's checking. Crash. Check 3. Check, crunch.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Watch out.
He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Kill. 47. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Oh, now backing up, and he's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Let's go!
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Slam. Deuce. Showing it. What? Protect the back.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He was brought down by Malik Collins. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Here we go. Hey, one more. Hey, alert 3. Whip. Go. Watch the whip. Check.
Now a toss. This is Geis. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Hey. 4 down.
First down, Prescott. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Tip carried out for Elliott. Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they take possession of the football. And have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Out. Watch all done. Watch twitch. Bang.
Hey, check 24.
Now a give, right side is Geis. Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Check. Kill. Hop up. Kill. Safe. Joker.
Take 4.
Shift.
This is Geis. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, the returns for the Cowboys on Leighton Vander Esch have been pretty good so far. A lot of Cowboy Nation questioned when they took him number 19 overall a season ago instead of Calvin Ridley. But Leighton Vander Esch will get 140 tackles last year. Franchise rookie record for Dallas en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott now going to take a shot for Gallup. Down under 2 minutes to go. in this football game. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
4 down, check, 4 down, 4 down.
Third and long for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after.